Morning, everyone. Hello, hello. Hi, Francis.
You're in your classroom. Nice to see your classroom. That's a huge classroom. Your students are coming at some point, I guess, not now. Can you guys hear music right now? Sorry, I can't hear it at all, so I'm not sure if it's very loud or if it's quiet for some reason. You know what I might do, you guys, is actually just not play music on my end. If you want to play music on your end, you can actually do that by putting it on your computer, because I don't want to have one of those classes where you can hardly hear me. Anyways, good morning to Tatiana, Francis, Olga. Hi, it's been a while. It's nice to see you. Kenny, Mayapur, Hannah. Hi, everybody. I was just doing a little reflection. I was looking through pictures. You know how your phone can save pictures for like years on end? And especially when you have a baby, it's just like constant scrolling, looking, oh, 1 month ago or 6 months ago. So I was looking like at about a year ago. And we were all here because I have pictures of some like snaps of, you know, these Zoom rooms. And I was last year around this time, I think we were still like kind of in the thick of like lockdowns, right? Anyways, the class was huge online. And I was thinking, actually, what a blessing these classes are smaller now, because that means people are actually in person with each other. And I'm happy about that. And I'm also very happy that, you know, I get to stay connected with you all in this way as well. So for today, I would like us to internally practice this mantra, I can handle this. I can handle this. Of course, for all the postures, but also in our own life. And if we can see every moment that's happening in front of us as a perfect moment orchestrated for thousands and millions and billions of years to bring us to this spot right now, why would we push it away, even if it's like a challenging moment? I mean, of course, we want to push away challenges, but if we really think that each moment has been perfectly orchestrated for so many hundreds and thousands of years to bring me to right here, right now, I can handle this. I can handle this moment. It's here for my growth. It's here for my purification, to become closer to who I really am. I just thought that that's just something I've been working with myself these last few days. So I wanted to share it with you. Anyone want to say anything, just so it's not just me talking the whole time before we get started?
I just listened to the song "Oh I Love You" that you shared, the YouTube video. Yeah, it was very nice.
So beautiful, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Francis, you'd probably know Essie, right?
Who?
Oh no, I was wondering if Francis knew the girl who is the artist of that song. Do you know her? Yeah, you know her.
What's her name?
Her name is Essie. Essie Jane. It's such a beautiful song. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing your voice, Hannah. Let's go ahead and start laying flat on our backs. And gently close your eyes as you arrive on your back. And allow yourself to just arrive. Arrive into your body. Arrive on your mat. And arrive to your practice. Let's invite a very full breath in through the nose. You can feel your low belly, your mid belly, all the way up to your chest and your lungs. And then exhale, empty chest, mid belly, low belly, all the way down. And take 3 breaths like this. Inhale, belly fills and expands. Exhale, 3. Inhale, belly fills and expands. Exhale, 2. Deepest breath as if you're breathing from the soles of your feet all the way to the crown of your head. And then exhale, 1. Using your next inhale, let's reach the arms up and over the head as if you could touch the wall behind you. Kick through your heels, point through your toes, grow large and expansive. A beautiful morning stretch. And then using your next exhale to hug both knees and towards your chest. So going from this very expansive pose to a more internal space. And just start to rock left and right with the rhythm of your breath, feeling both shoulder blades soften down towards the earth. Low back softens down towards the earth. And finding a happy baby pose, grabbing the arches, the toes, the heels, whatever is available. Let your knees open nice and wide towards the armpit. Another way of saying I can handle this is life is happening for me, not to me. And it's often easy to realize that when everything's going good. Let's bring the knees to kiss, open arms to a T, twist your knees left, gazes right over the shoulders. Take a few breaths here. But when we really get to practice living it is maybe when a challenge arises, or we lose a job, or we have to move, or something more challenging happens. Can we still say life is happening for me, not to me? Let's bring the knees back through center. Take the twist in the opposite direction. So now gaze is left. Life is happening for me, not to me, means in the good times and the lower times, I'm available for growth and transformation. And I want to stay present for it all. Coming back and through center, hug both knees towards the chest. Let's rock ourselves up to find a comfortable seat. And as you find your seat, we'll inhale both arms up and over the head, finding length through the front and the back, the left and the right. And then we'll interlace the hands and just place them right behind the head. Start to push your head into the palms. As your palms push right back into the head, your chin is up, your gaze might even reach up, your shoulders soften. And now exaggerate the curvature of the spine as if your heart and your belly were reaching towards most of you have the screen in front of you, whatever's in front of you. And the tailbone and the crown of the head reach in the opposite direction. Take one more full breath in. And exhale, arch the spine, gazes down. Imagine that your elbows could touch. Moving back and forth, inhale, belly forward. Exhale, contracting the spine. And do this a few times with the rhythm of your breath. So can our life become a spiritual adventure? Can my life become a spiritual adventure where I see every moment as an opportunity to grow, to expand my heart, to become more conscious? With your next exhale, we're going to hold the contraction. The chin goes down, down, down. The elbows come closer. And just feel all those little muscles up and down your spine as they start to open and relax. You can rock forward and back and left and right a few times. So that's when someone cuts me off in traffic and I get really angry. Can I stay present? Can I say life is happening for me to grow? Practice patience. Practice softening. Let me drop my hands to the knees, roll left ear to shoulder, chin to the sky. Or when the person in front of you, when you're at a vegan ice cream shop, decides to buy your ice cream. What a beautiful thing. Life is happening for me every moment, not to me. And then circles in the opposite direction. Finish this final rotation. And finding stillness, bring a hand to your belly, a hand to your heart, and think of perhaps a scenario or a situation that you're facing in your life that maybe you're trying to push away, or you just don't want to deal with it. It's challenging. And can you soften to the teachings that scenario has to give you? This situation is happening for me, not to me. From this place, we're going to open with one sound of Om, followed by the Guru Mantra to honor our teachers on this path. Very deep inhale. Om. Agyantimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. We'll find our way to all fours, tabletop position. Starting to warm up our spine. Simple cat-cow, spreading fingertips nice and wide. Inhale, belly drops, tailbone and crown lift. And exhale, arch your spine, gazes down. And just start to move like this back and forth with the rhythm of your breath. Very similar to what we were just doing with our spine and our seat. So many of these postures are meant to help us lengthen and strengthen through the spine. But then if it feels appropriate, add any intuitive movement, rolling your neck and shoulders and hips. Perhaps closing your eyes so you can really take the journey within yourself, or at least attempt to during our time together. Moving beyond the past, beyond the future, right into this present moment in time. Let this movement move you through a tabletop, tucking the toes, downward facing dog. And just start to slowly pedal out through your legs, deep bend right knee and left knee, feeling into all the sensations that are arising in your body right now. And just notice them. You don't have to label them as, oh, that feels good, or oh, that doesn't feel good, or oh, I'm so loose, or oh, I'm so tight. Just notice. And then very gently, you're going to walk your feet towards your hands, one step at a time. As you arrive at the top of your mat, let the head hang heavier, let your spine be pulled by gravity down towards the earth. And just notice where sensation arises in your body. For me, I feel it in the backs of my legs. You might feel it somewhere else. And you can let your spine sway left and right a few times as you nod yes and no. I can handle this. I can handle my life. Whatever situation is in front of me, I am a spiritual warrior. Let's inhale, flat back, gaze will stretch forward. And then exhale, step your right leg back as you soften your knee down to the mat for Vanarasana, sleepy low lunge. So you're just letting your heart fold over your thigh, your chin tucks in. You might even walk your hands towards the top of the mat to go a little deeper. So we're purposefully squaring the hips here for the next 3 breaths. Inhale. For 3. Hear your breath in. For 2. 1 more deep inhale. And 1, walk your hands just enough to tuck the back toes and bow over the leg. One of the joys of practicing without music is really tuning into your breath. 3 breaths. Inhale, lengthen. Hold for 3. Inhale, lengthen. Hold for 2. Hear your breath in. And 1. We're going to bend the knee, reaching arms up and over the head, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, rooting into the feet, lengthen through the spine. Shoulders soften for 3. Inhale, square your hips and shoulders forward, softening the hips for 2. And can you lift an inch longer with the crown of the head? Inhale. And then as you exhale, just take the left hand to your left knee and push the knee forward, growing long through the right side body, and then hook your right elbow at the outside of your leg, bringing palms to touch. Start to spin your heart for your thumbs. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Inhale, just focus on lengthening and twisting on your exhale. We're going to inhale, unwind, the arms lift up and over the head. And as you exhale, frame your front foot, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's find 3 breaths of complete stillness in the posture. Ujjayi, breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Slight constriction in your throat. Reach your right leg high with your next inhale. We'll bend the knee, stack the hips, and just creating space. Notice where sensation arises. Without labeling it, just notice. And then inhale, straighten your legs, square your hips, place your right foot outside of your right hand, dropping your back knee to the mat. Fingertips, palms, or forearms will soften as your chin tucks in towards your heart. 3 breaths. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath in. And 1, transitioning. Let's push to the palms. Inhale, tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, and then find yogi squat. So bringing the left foot outside of the left hand, bringing palms to your heart. Reach your heart for your thumbs. This is kind of like a happy baby pose, except now we're just on our feet. Some of the same muscles are engaged. 3 breaths. Inhale. For 3. Rooting into the feet, lengthen through your spine. Shoulders soften for 2. Deepest breath, root into the 4 corners of your feet. This time, exhale, drop your palms, lift your seat, point the toes forward. So now you're in a wide-legged forward fold. Just like we did before, hang heavy. Let gravity do the work for you. Life is happening for me, not to me. Let's gently toe heel the feet together. And then use your next inhale to flat back, stretch your gaze forward. This time we exhale the left leg back, soften knee down to the mat. Vanarasana, low lunge, chin tucks in towards your heart. 3 breaths. Inhale. For 3. Hear your breath in. Hear your breath out. One more low belly, mid belly, chest, and deep exhale. Walk your hands back just enough to tuck the left toes, bowing over the leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. As you inhale, lengthen through your spine. Hold for 3. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Softening for 2. Chest and lungs. And 1. Use your next inhale to bend the right knee. Arms lift up and over the head, Anjaneyasana. Inhale. For 3. Find the rhythm of your breath. Inhale. Shoulders soften for 2. Fullest breath, squaring hips and shoulders forward. And 1. This time we drop the right hand to push the right knee forward. The left hand reaches, lengthening through the side body. And then hook your left elbow outside of your right knee, finding our twist. Palms touch. Reach your heart for your thumbs. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath, lengthening tailbone to the crown of your head. And twisting for 1. Inhale, unwind. The arms sweep nice and high, rooting into both feet. And exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, stillness for 3 breaths here. Find a steady rhythm with your breath. So if your inhale is for 4 counts, your exhale is for 4 counts. Left leg high, inhale. Let's bend the knees, stack the hips, create space. And then you can straighten your legs, square your hips, left foot outside of left hand, drop your back knee. Fingertips, palms, or forearms will soften. As your chin tucks in towards your heart for 3 full breaths. Hear your breath in. And hear your breath out. 1 more deep inhale. And deep exhale. If you're on your forearms, push to your palms. You're going to inhale, tuck the back toe, lift the knee. Yogi squat, round 2. Malasana, hands to heart, inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Fill your body with this conscious breath. And then exhale, dropping your palms, lift your seat, point the toes forward. And go ahead and roll yourself all the way up to standing. And now that we're standing, let yourself fully arrive. Fully arrive into your body, onto your mat. In our standing position, let's do a little shake into the leg, letting out some sigh. Not letting anything get stuck on a physical level, on a mental level, emotional. Yoga is so awesome at helping us move all of these energy bodies. And then a gentle sway, left and right. Already feel what's shifted for you. Maybe it's mental, maybe it's emotional, maybe it's all the body. And then we'll come to stand at the top of the yoga mat to begin our sun salutation, Surya Namaskar. Starting with Surya Namaskar A. Hi, Roya. Welcome. Rooting down into the 4 corners of both feet. Let's inhale, arms up and over your head, gaze is high. As you exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back, gaze stretches forward. Exhale, planting the palms, step or hop to find a plank pose. Take an honest and complete breath here, lengthening. And as you exhale, knees, chest, and chin, the elbows hug in. Lifting up, inhale, cobra or upward dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take 1 very full breath in. And at the bottom of your exhale, step or hop to find a forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthening. Exhale, folding. Rooting down, inhale, arms up, gaze is high, create lots of space. And exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Round two, inhale, arms up, beginning, middle, arrive. Exhale, fold, beginning, middle, arrive. Inhale, flat back, create space. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop to find a plank pose. Moving through your vinyasa, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Moving with the rhythm of your breath always. Your very unique rhythm of breath. As you find downward dog, let's take a full breath. Your body fills like a balloon. And then at the bottom of your exhale, step or hop to find forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Rooting down, inhale, arms up, gaze is high. Hands to heart center, come back to your meditation. This time we're going to inhale, arms up and over the head, lift to the tippy toes. We're going to do the breath of fire, but just coming to the toes and down to the heels. So you'll catch on, but it's kind of like this. You can just start whenever you're ready. We're going to go for about 30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels. Interlace hands behind your back. Let your palms drop. Lift your heart. Lift your gaze. And then exhale, fold forward and over your legs, keeping your hands interlaced. Gentle bend in the knees if you need that. I can handle this. Whatever life is putting in front of me, I have the skills, the inner mindset to grow, to expand, to soften in this moment. Let's drop the hands down the back sides of the legs. Inhale for flat back, gaze forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step or hop, plank pose. Take a full breath here. This time we're going to drop the left knee, open to the right side of the room. Kicking into the heel, the right leg lifts, reaching through the crown of your head. An option to bend your knee, reaching hand for the toes for 3 breaths here. 2. And 1. Slowly hug your knee into your chest and place your right foot inside of the front hand. Tucking your back toes, lift the knee, right hand twists up. Inhale. For 3. Lengthening. For 2. Deepest breath in. And 1, slowly unwind, and we'll meet in downward facing dog, walking us into the next side. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dropping the right knee, open to the left side of the room. Eventually the left leg floats. Maybe bending your knee, reaching for the toes. 3 breaths. Inhale. For 3. Hear your breath in. Hear your breath out. 1 more. And out. We'll hug the left knee into the chest, place it in front of the top hand. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee, the left hand twists up. 3 breaths. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath. And deepest out. Slowly we'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a full breath here. And at the bottom of your exhale, step or hop to find a forward fold. With your inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, rooting into the feet. Inhale, arms up, gaze is high. And then hands to heart center. Beautiful. Let's inhale, arms up and over the head. Find beginning, middle, arrive. Exhale, fold, beginning, middle, arrive. Flat back, inhale. Right leg back, soften knee to the mat. Arms up, Anjaneyasana. 1 breath, beginning, middle, Arrive. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, plank pose, beginning, middle. Arrive, lowering through your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Moving with the rhythm of your breath. Beautiful. From downward dog, we're going to play with a fun balance. You're going to reach your right leg high. Come to the fingertips of your right hand, maybe one, maybe two. Maybe that right hand comes to your right hip. So we're just lifting the whole right side of the body just for fun. I can handle this. I can handle the challenge, whether I do the pose perfectly or I fall in front of everybody. This is happening for my growth. Let's drop the right hand, kick higher into the right heel, inhale. Then exhale, foot inside the thumbs, back knee is lifted, high lunge, 3 breaths, inhale. For 3, inhale. For 2, deepest breath. As you exhale, we'll frame the front foot, pyramid pose. The back foot just comes a little bit closer, Parshvattanasana. Inhale, come to the tippy toes of the left foot. Exhale, drop your left heel. Inhale, come to the heel of your right foot. And exhale, drop the toes. And just do this a few times. And then eventually a little bend in the right knee. We'll meet in a forward fold. Rooting into your feet, flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rooting into your feet, inhale, arms up, gaze is high. Hands to heart center. Beautiful, same thing, left side, arms up, inhale, beginning, middle. Arrive, fold as you exhale. Inhale, flat back. Left leg back, soften knee to the mat. Arms up, inhale, beginning, middle. Arrive, exhale, downward facing dog. Optional vinyasa, or find stillness in downward facing dog. From downward dog, your left leg stretches high to the sky. Come to the fingertips of your left hand, maybe 1, maybe 2. Maybe your left hand reaches for your left hip, so that whole side of your body is up. It's kind of like a ninja move. Yogis are kind of ninjas. Or ninjas are like yogis, one or the other. Or we're all similar. Awesome. I can handle this. Let's drop the left hand, kick higher into the left foot. Inhale. And exhale, foot inside the thumbs. Back knee is lifted. High lunge, the arms sweep high. Inhale, fill your body with breath. Hold for 3. I can't hear you breathe because you're on mute, but make sure you're hearing your own breath. That's the one thing I really miss about in-person classes. Hopefully you've been to a few, with just that rhythm of breath that can be created when there's many people in one room. Let's frame the front foot, head to knee pose, Parshvattanasana. The back foot steps a few inches closer. Come to the tippy toes of your back foot. Exhale, drop the heel, and just go like this back and forth a few times. We're over halfway through with the practice. Come back to your intention. Come back to your breath. And then take a little bend in your front knee, meeting in forward fold. Inhale, flat back, gaze stretches forward, forward fold, hang heavy over the legs. Inhale, arms up, gaze is high. Hands to heart center. So we have one final standing sequence, and then we're already going down to the ground. So standing on the top of the mat, we're going to pour all of the weight into the left foot and just hug your right knee in towards your chest. Option 1 is just to stay here. Option 2, interlace hands behind the thigh, kick the heel forward. Or 3, peace fingers, grab the big toe, then kick the heel forward. 3 breaths, inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Rooting into that standing foot, rising through the crown of the head. And 1, we're going to transition. You can hug your knee into the chest, engage your core, just step the foot back and drop your knee to the mat. Arms up, breath in. Bring your left hand to your hip and stretch the right arm over the midline. Left hand might drop to the ground or to the block. Nice side body stretch from your right hip through the armpit, through the fingertips. Take one more deep inhale. And then as you exhale, let's frame the front foot downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose, long line of energy, left hand below the face, pinky toe edge of the left foot, Vashisthasana. Or do the earlier variation of dropping your left knee to the mat. 3 breaths. Two. And 1. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg high, inhale, beginning, middle, arrive. Exhale, foot inside the thumbs, back knee is lifted. High lunge, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. 3 breaths, inhale. For 3. Inhale. Shoulders soften for 2. Reaching up through the crown of the head. And 1, reversing the right arm will lift up and back. From here, straighten your right leg. Rooting into your feet, inhale, arms lift to a T, triangle pose, left hip goes back, right hand reaches, reaches, reaches. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Broadening across the chest. And 1, final balance on the right side, bend into your right knee, hand in front of the foot. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, strength and momentum to get you into the posture. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath in. And let's exhale, drop the left hand, square the hips forward, fold. This time, roll yourself to standing. And just shimmy the weight left and right a few times. We'll do our final side. Pouring all of your weight into the right foot, hug your left knee in towards your chest. Again, there's option 1, 2, or 3. Find the variation that works best for you. 3 breaths. Let the length of your inhale match the length of your exhale. Transitioning, hug the knee into the chest, big step back. Use the core to soften your back knee to the mat. Your arms sweep up. This time, right hand, right hip. Side body stretch, right hand might drop down to the earth or to a block. Stretching from your left hip through the side body, armpit to your fingertips. 1 more deep inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Left leg high, inhale, beginning, middle. Arrive, exhale, foot inside the thumbs, back knee is lifted, high lunge, engage the core, let your breath lift you. Warrior 2, long side of your mat. Let's breathe together, inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath in. Sinking deepest for 1. Your left arm reaches up and back, reversing your warrior. Let energy move. Straighten your left leg. Inhale, arms lift to a T, preparing for triangle pose. So as we breathe, we're filling every cell in the body with fresh oxygen, increasing circulation, calmness of mind, cleansing the subtle channels. That's why we feel more emotionally light after we practice, because our breath cleanses the channels. And then transition after your 3rd exhale into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Count 3 breaths here. And after your 3rd exhale, we'll meet in a forward fold. And from this forward fold, we'll toe heel the feet open, come down into yogi squat, malasana. We've been here before a few times. This time, let's take the right hand in front of your right foot. It'll actually be a little bit away from the foot, but you get the idea. Push your arm into your leg and your leg back into the arm. As the opposite, the left arm reaches up. Maybe stay here Or see if you can find some sort of a bind reaching behind you, maybe interlacing fingertips, maybe grabbing a piece of your shirt. Your gaze is up and over your left shoulder. Inhale for 3. Inhale for 2. Deepest breath in. And exhale 1, unwinding, and just do the same posture, opposite side. It might be very similar, it might be very different. And just count 3 breaths. And as you unwind, use your hands to support you onto your bum, bringing the soles of your feet to touch, reaching long through the crown of your head, and then a gentle softening belly, chest, and heart. Your chin softens inward, your eyes can close. I can handle whatever life brings before me. Trusting that this moment has been perfectly orchestrated for my growth, for my softening, for my practice of presence. And this moment has been in the making for thousands, millions, and billions of years to bring me right here, right now, with my current circumstances. Take one more very full breath in and a very full breath out. Your inhale rolls you up just enough to bring your right leg, the shin, on top of your left shin. So you're stacking knee on ankle and ankle on knee. Removing any flesh from beneath the seat. It's like a pigeon pose. For me, a bit more intense than pigeon though. Let's lengthen up and through the spine as you use your breath in, and then fold forward over your leg, belly, chest, and heart. Your eyes will close. Notice sensation. Breathe into sensation. Soften into the sensation. With your practice of softening, your low back relaxes and becomes heavier. Your spine and upper back soften and become heavier. Your neck and head become soft and heavy. Shoulders down to your fingertips become soft and heavy. Take 5 more breaths here. Gently roll yourself up, bringing both feet in front of you, and just gently rock hips left and right. So it's like a windshield wiper for the legs, for the hips, and we'll do our final side. Bringing your left leg now on top of the right, so foot on ankle, ankle on knee. Wait, sorry, foot on knee and knee on ankle. Removing flesh from beneath your seat, lengthen up and through your spine, and then soften belly, chest, and heart. And something might feel intense physically or emotionally or mentally, there's a tendency to want to run away or to push it away. You know, I do that. But in this moment, let's practice going towards the sensation, softening into it, and see where that takes us. Your low back softens and becomes heavy. all the way up your spine to your upper back and shoulders, softening and become heavy. Neck and crown of the head soften and become heavy. Shoulders down your arms to your fingertips. Relax. 5 breaths. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Gently roll yourself up and let's find a comfortable seated position. It's getting dark here because we have a beautiful rainstorm right outside. So let's move into our breath practice. We usually do Nadi Shodhana together. So today let's do the breath of fire just to keep it exciting. Let's take a very full breath in through the nose and breathe out completely. Inhale 3/4. First round of 50. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, fold at your hips. Squeeze the breath out. Squeeze the breath out like a tube of toothpaste. Squeeze everything out. And when you're ready to take your inhale, lift yourself up. Take in more breath. Take in more breath. Take in more breath. Holding at the top for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Yeah, and move at your own pace. Maybe some of you are able to hold longer, which is lovely. We'll do the next round. If you're in count with me, we'll start by taking a deep inhale. Taking a deep exhale. Inhale 3/4. Round 2, let's begin. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, fold at your hips. Squeeze the breath out. Squeeze the breath out. Squeeze all the breath out. As you're ready to sip in your breath, inhale, lift yourself up. Bring in more breath. Bring in more breath. Bring in more breath and hold your breath this time for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. As you're ready, do one final round at a pace that is perfect for you. This will be our final round before moving on to our backs. As you're ready, you could gently roll onto your back, hugging both knees and towards your chest. And from this place on your back, take the next minute to complete your practice of yoga. So that might mean putting on socks and a sweater, whatever your body would like. Oh my God, I forgot the left side. Thanks, Tatiana. Oh gosh. Hopefully no one else felt unbalanced, but I did forget to do plank on the left, the left side plank. So from Shavasana, or when you're ready for Shavasana, your arms and legs take extra space and take your time to get there. I'm going to look for the song since I don't think my iTunes is working. I'm going to find it on YouTube that I sent to you so we can listen to it as we rest in Shavasana.
Okay.
As you find Shavasana, let your body relax, your mind relax, and your heart relax.
Oh, I love you.
your next inhale to grow longer. And your exhale goes deeper. Bringing gentle movement to your fingertips and toes. You can stretch your arms up and over the head. And then roll to your left or right side, remembering that I can handle whatever situation life brings to me. My life is happening for my growth, not against me. And then from the side, push down into your palms, lift up to a closing seat. Bring a hand to your belly and a hand to your heart. Thank yourself for showing up. And we'll close with one sound of Om. Very deep inhale. Om. Namaste. Thank you all so much for sharing your morning with me. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Roya, are you still in Mexico?
Yes, I'm here till the end of May.
And then where are you going?
I'm home for